Hello, Nick Torso speaking. Who is this? For the last time, I am not selling you this bar. Yeah, that's right. I am saying no to Big Bad Burke Beacon, billionaire owner of Beacon Petroleum Jelly Works, along with everything else in Dutch Elm Palm Heights. Yeah. Now you listen to me, Beacon. I know it was your goons that killed my brother, and I'm gonna prove it, and when I prove it, I'm gonna come after you, and... Hold on, I got another call. Nick Torso speaking. What? Beacon, you are really sick. Goodbye. Goodbye.
As future owner of this bar, I would ask you to do your best not to mess it up any further. If you assault me, I'll sue you and take your bar away from you that way. Did some checking on you, Torso, and what I found was fascinating, to say the least. Nothing. That's right, nothing. For 10 years, you simply didn't exist. And then shortly before your brother's death, you walked into a hospital emergency room in Tucson. Tell me, what were you suffering from, and why don't you remember anything of the previous 10 years?
I had amnesia, and... I had amnesia.
Well, try not to forget who you're dealing with now, Torso. Have a nice day.
Will Burke bury Nick? Will Nick Delta Burke? Will Smith carry Fisher? Find out next time on Dutch Elm Palm Heights. Now, stay tuned for Wounded Heart as USA's Fall Fling continues.
He's a stranger in town, a bar owner with a past he'd like to forget. And if clothes were against the law, he'd be appealing. He's got everything to hide and nothing to lose. And everything to hide. He's Nick Torso, and he lives in Dutch Elm Palm Heights. A nice place to visit, but you wouldn't want to love there. Previously on Dutch Elm Palm Heights.
What were you suffering from, and why don't you remember anything of the previous 10 years?
I had amnesia, and... I had amnesia. I'll never sell Beacon this bar. I know he killed Bill. But how do I prove it? Well, I remember, don't worry. How could I ever...
Bill, huh?
Oh, yeah, Stu. Yeah, it was. I think about him a lot. Drink?
Thanks. Heard you on the phone, sticking it to Burke Beacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only person around here talks to him like that's his trampy sister Della. But don't tell him she's a tramp. Old Burke thinks she's a Joan of Arc sandwich on Mother Teresa loaf.
Wait a minute. Burke has a sister?
Della, there you are. I just had my little visit with Mr. Torso. Now it's time for you to do your part for the team.
Will Della double deal Burke's dirty work? Whose heart will Della wear? Idaho, Alaska. Next time on Dutch Elm Palm Heights. But first, let's return to Tall, Dark, and Deadly as USA's Fall Fling continues.
Previously on Dutch Elm Palm Heights.
Burke has a sister?
Thanks. Sure. Listen, Nick, I've been working here at minimum wage for about 5 years now, and I was hoping that maybe
Don't worry, Stu. Don't worry. As long as I'm alive, Beacon will never get Butters.
Well, that's good. But what I was hoping
when
was
my brother left me this place, I came here and I swore that I would live up to his faith in me. Billy always dreamt of owning a bar, you know.
Yeah, Nick, you told me about the
Yeah,
300.
when we were kids, he used to talk about his plans all the time. He'd talk about the glasses and the napkins and the pretzels and deviled eggs and coasters, swizzle sticks, the urinal disinfectant cakes. Butters was his dream. And dreams are not for sale, damn it. I'm sorry about profanity, Stu. I got worked up. Now, Beacon is loaded. Now, why would this place be so important to him?
Well, Nick, this bar is the only thing in town that Beacon doesn't own. Oh, and he doesn't own this fire hydrant down on Collins Avenue.
Well, he doesn't own me either. And I'm gonna keep it that way. Now, I spoke to Detective McTaggarty.
Casey McTaggarty?
Oh, yeah, on the phone earlier. Is something wrong?
No. No, I hardly know Casey. Drink?
Well, you see, if Beacon gets tough, she's gonna get police protection for this place. Not that I can't fight for myself. I mean, if I have to, I can. Like I think I've always fought. All those lost, forgotten years.
Yeah, you never talk about your past.
Amnesia. Only fragments. Names of far-off places. Da Nang, Chow Fun, Wu-Tang, Sun Yi, RuPaul. Hey. Well, thanks, Stu. I'd never forgive myself if anything happened to you.
With all you have on your mind, you worried about me? Nick, you're the man.
Hey, we both the man. Now get the phone.
Right. Hello, Butters, home of Won't Settle Beacon Jelly Shots Tuesday. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I see. Well, thanks for calling. That was McTaggarty. That fire hydrant that Beacon doesn't own, It just turned up dead.
Uh-oh. Will the hydrant killer get burned? And who walked away from Burke's desk single file? Find out on the next under-budgeted chapter of Dutch Elm tomorrow, as USA's Fall Fling continues.
Previously on Dutch Elm Palm Heights.
For the last time, I am not selling you this bar.
That fire hydrant that Beacon doesn't own? It just turned up dead.
What do you want me to do?
Take him down for questioning.
Okay, Detective McCafferty.
Freeze! Who's there?
Take it easy, Detective McTaggart. I may be a billionaire petroleum jelly titan, but I assure you I am quite harmless.
Yeah. Harmless as a cobra with a cluster headache.
Harmless as a cobra with a cluster headache. Ooh, I like that. Poor old fire hydrants. Now I guess the city's gonna have to get a new one. Fortunately, I just acquired a fire hydrant company.
Yeah. What a coincidence.
I'd watch that sarcastic tone if I were you, Detective. You might hurt my feelings. Or you might make me angry. And people that make me angry, I make them dead.
Mr. Beacon, are you threatening me?
Now, do Al Roker or Willard Scott threaten you when they tell you what the weather's going to be? No. It's merely a statement of fact. But unlike Mr. Roker, I am never wrong, and not to disappoint Mr. Scott, but nobody who crosses me ever lives to be 100. Enjoy your evening, Detective.
Nick Torso, I hope you know what you're doing.
I gotta get back out there. A lot of thirsty people tonight. You coming?
No. Something I need to do first.
The plot Nickens. Will Burke work KC, or is Burke a jerk and KC chief? Pretend to care on the next episode of Dutch Elm Palm Heights. Now stay tuned for Hearts Adrift as USA's Fall Fling continues.
Previously on Dutch Elm Palm Heights.
Freeze! Who's there?
Hello, I'm Burke Beacon, President, Chief Executive Officer, and Chairman of the Board of the Beacon Petroleum Jelly Company. And I just want to take this moment to thank you, our valued customers, for making our petroleum jelly the biggest selling petroleum jelly in the world.
Hello?
We know that without you, we'd all
What?
be a pot of grease.
Detective
Some of our
McTaggart.
customers have written into
I can hardly hear you.
Our product.
Meet you at the old abandoned Gingrich for President headquarters?
Akron, Ohio, writes,
Information
"Dear
about
Mr.
Beacon.
Recently,
I'll be right
I
there.
shaved my spaniel, and though he chafed at the idea, one swipe of your marvelous product, and he was a happy puppy. Guten Abend, Herr Wurtmuller, Monsieur Verny, Mr. Takahashi. So nice to have you all on the line. I understand you're a little anxious about our acquisition of the bar putters. Allow me to assure you that it will be ours very soon. No, No, the owner has no idea the real value of it. Gentlemen, there is no problem. I have my best operative working on it. Please, gentlemen, do not worry, or I will give you something to worry about. No, that's not a threat. It's like when Al Roker tells you what the weather is. Al Roker, he does the weather on the Today Show. How about Willard Scott? No, Mr. Takahashi, he is not on Baywatch. Gentlemen, can we just forget about it? No, really, let's just move on. It's ruined. Please. Listen, Gentlemen, I shall have to get back to you. I will contact you when the acquisition is complete. Listen, the Putter's file has been taken from my office. If Nick Torso sees it... Well, that's not good enough. We have to make sure that he never sees it. Listen, I want him taken care of. Taken care of. I want him done away with. Eliminated. Listen to me very carefully. I want you to kill him! Who's there?
Gadzooks! Nick's #1 on Burke's Contract Hit Parade with a bullet. Join us for the next episode of Dutch Elm Palm Heights. And now let's watch Backstab as USA's Fall Fling continues.
Previously on Dutch Elm Palm Heights.
Burke's sister? I want you to kill him! Who's there?
And what are you supposed to be?
Never you mind, Miss Della Beacon. Or should I call you Your Highness? What are you here snooping for your brother?
I'm here to see the fearless Nick Torso. Where is he? Huh?
Well, not that it's any of your business. He's out meeting KC. So if you came here to cat around him, you're wasting your time. You think you're so hot.
No, you know what I think? I think you want me. And I think you need me. Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna take real good care of you. Even better care of you than KC McTaggarty does.
Shut up! You know about me and KC?
I know everything about you two, Stu. Why, I know that the two of you have been making pants puppets all over town. She makes you look like a fool. In fact, she makes you look like first-class chump.
We are in love.
Oh.
KC and I. Not that you would know anything about that. Della, you are nothing but filthy, cheap trash. And trash with money is still trash.
Yeah, but even trash needs love. Even trash needs a Prince Charming. Oh, but maybe you're right. I am trash. But I want you to remember one thing. Trash with money is called rubbish. You know what that is? It means like in rubbish me here and rubbish me there.
Della, you just watch. You just watch, because right now, Nick and KC are putting the last nails in your brother's coffin.
Really?
Yep.
Well, then, why do you suppose she spends every night over at Burke's house? Do you think she must be investigating?
What the? That's a lie!
Oh, I don't know. On the way over here, I saw him on the road to our house. Now, she must be going there for a reason. Is she doing some undercover work? Like under brother work, on the floor work, on the kitchen table work, in the clothes dry work? think I'll take it.
Hell's bell! Stu thinks Della's spell is swell, but time will tell if he's really Della's fella on the next episode of Dutch Elm Palm Heights tomorrow, as USA's Fall Fling continues.
What?
Previously on Dutch Elm Palm Heights.
Nick Torso, I hope you know what you're doing.
Information about Beacon. I'll be right there. Detective McTaggarty? Are you here?
I certainly hope you have a warrant.
I don't need one. You're not officially a suspect. Yet.
Nor will I be. You see, I have an alibi for this evening.
I figured, big ladies man like you, I'm sure you had a hot date tonight, huh?
No date. I was holding a benefit right here for several young, lovely Olympic gymnasts.
I keep forgetting how giving you are. So where are the gymnasts now?
Oh, I'm afraid they had to split. It's all right. I was feeling rather crowded anyway. Besides, I suddenly had the need for a certain hot, nasty little slut.
And who would that be?
You, that would be. I mean, be that would you. I mean...
Shut up. Oh, there's nothing hotter than a USA original romance, is there?
With Burke pitching, it's Casey at the bat, and Stu's out. And Nick singing Beat Me Daddy, then straight to the bar. On the next episode of Dutch Elm Palm Heights. Stay tuned for Reasons of the Heart as USA's Fall Fling continues.
Dutch Elm Palm Heights.
I want him taken care of. Taken care of. Eliminated.
What happened?
I don't know. It's all a blur.
No, I mean tonight.
Oh, 4 thugs jumped me down at the waterfront. I tried to subdue them non-violently, but they kept resisting. So I had to kill them with my bare hands. But tomorrow, I'll check with their families, make sure they're financially secure.
You're my Prince Charming.
By the way, who are you?
I'm Della Beacon.
Whoa. Burke's sister.
Uh-huh.
You know, I thought it might have been Burke who sent those thugs after me tonight. What do you think?
Yes, I overheard him planning it. And so I came down here to warn you, but I was too late. Oh, I was so afraid that I would never get to know you. To really, really get to know you.
I should get some bandages.
What is this?
Okey doke.
You knew when Della met Nick, we'd get get the kind of steamy graphic sex that only daytime TV can show with impunity. That's next time on Dutch Elm Palm Heights. But now, back to Reasons of the Heart as USA's Fall Fling continues.
You're watching USA Network. Previously on Dutch Elm Palm Heights.
No! Nick was supposed to be on my side against Della and her rat brother. But he's just like all the others. Just another person who's mean to Cool Stu. Well, I'll tell you, everybody's going to wish they were nicer to Cool Stu. Everybody's going to be sorry that they treated Stu bad. Because I'm going to get even with all of you if it's the last thing I...
Stu's screws are too loose, Lautrec. Who will he kill? Whose contract is up for renewal? Find out next time on Dutch Elm Palm Heights. But now, let's watch As Good as Dead as USA's Fall Fling continues.
Previously on Dutch Elm Palm Heights.
4 thugs jumped me down at the waterfront. I tried to subdue them non-violently, but they kept resisting. So I had to kill them with my bare hands.
Oh, that was fantastic.
You weren't bad either.
Why do I feel so guilty, Bert?
Because you're sworn to uphold the law, and I represent everything you abhor, everything you're sworn to defeat. It makes you feel cheap and sleazy.
Why do I keep coming back for more?
Because it makes you feel cheap and sleazy, and that's who you are.
Integrity. Yeah. You're kidding. Right. Well, now I know you're not kidding. Unbelievable. Yeah, I'll meet you there in 20 minutes. I gotta go. A couple of goons jumped Nick Torso tonight.
Oh, tragic. He was with us so briefly, but he'll be so dearly missed.
Well, good news then. He's not dead. No. They found the thugs dead. As far as I know, Nick Torso's just fine. A couple of uniforms on surveillance at Putters saw him walk in not long ago. Guy can really take care of himself, huh?
Yes, it would appear that he can.
Well, that's not even the best part. Trust me, you're gonna love this. You know your sister? Your sweet Della Bird, the apple of your eye?
Yes, what about her?
She and Nick are making monkey music in his office. Hot, heavy, and hard. Kind of makes her sound cheap and sleazy, don't you think? Here. Why don't you enjoy a USA original romance? The memory of it will sustain you through the many future nights you'll be spending alone.
No, wait. Casey, wait. No, come back. No. You...
Auga! KC had the Sunshine Band from Burke's World. Seems Nick's deliberations are this heel's Achilles heel. Join us next time on Dutch Elm Palm Heights. But now back to As Good as Dead as USA's Fall Fling continues.
Previously on Dutch Elm Palm Heights.
I'm Della, and I think I'm so great. And I'm tramp. Hi, I'm Nick Torso, and I know you're a tramp, but I'm a big, lame, scummy jerk. And I'll do whatever you say, because I love to hurt fools, too. And here comes KC McFluttery, and Bert Beak Slut, and Dale Slut, Nick Tur Slut. And we all love to hurt cool stew. We all love to hurt stew. We all love to hurt stew. So stew will hurt us. So stew will hurt us. Stew will hurt us. I see romance. A USA original movie. Oh yeah. Stew needs romance. We all need romance. Come on. USA original movie. Let's watch the movie. Yeah. I'll watch USA original romance movie. Isn't that nice?
Talk about toys in the attic. Stews must have come with unhappy meals. See what's cooking on the next time-killing episode of Dutch Elm Palm Heights tomorrow as USA's Fall Fling continues.
Previously on Dutch Elm Palm Heights.
You know your sister, the apple of your eye?
Yes, what about her?
She and Nick are making monkey music in his office. Hot, heavy, and hard.
I shouldn't.
I know you've heard lots of stories about me, but please, they're not true.
Oh, Della. I haven't heard any stories. Except for the story your eyes tell. Yes. It's a story of loneliness and longing in every limpid blink. Sweet, sad, like the music of your smile. The song of your lips. The opera of your heart touching mine. Oh, I want to hear that music. I want to hear that music that our bodies make when they're this close. I want our souls to sing like the three tenors, and the three sopranos, and the four tops, and the Dave Clark Five combined.
Music, maestro.
I can't. I don't know if I can trust you.
You have to trust me. I don't want your bar, Nicky. But if I had to convince you, I could. I have a lot of talents my brother doesn't.
I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. Okay. I'm really impressed squared. Oh, let me feast on your lips. Let me taste of your passion. Let me drink of your soul.
Susan!
click quick as Della's next tongue twister. See Nick turn the tongue tide on the next finger-licking slab of Dutch Elm Palm Heights. But now, the woman who sinned as USA's Fall Fling continues.
She's a lady cop, but if you cross her, she's no lady. And if you touch her, she's no cop. The long arm of the law and the tender fingers of desire. When she wants to make you want her, she's so sexy, she almost makes being murdered a pleasure. She's Casey McTaggarty, and she lives in Dutch Elm Palm Heights, a town with so much sex, it's a wonder anything else gets done. U.S. Previously on Dutch Elm Palm Heights.
Maestro!
I told you I'm impressed. You don't have to try so hard.
You don't know what it's like. Having a Vaseline Petroleum Jelly Titan for a brother always there. He's always watching. He's always judging my life. I mean, I'm not one of his deals. I'm not something that he can own or buy or lease with an option to buy. I'm a woman. I'm a woman. I'm flesh and blood and bone and sinew and osteoblast. And I'm real. I'm not fake. I'm not plastic. But does he care? No, he doesn't care. He never cared.
Della. What you need is romance. Yes. Maybe a USA original will help you feel like a woman again.
Bringing his women home. So I moved into the state.
Della's got more issues than TV Guide. See more of Della's spin cycle next time on Dutch Elm Palm Heights. Stay tuned for Passion to Kill as USA's Fall Fling continues.
Just your friendly neighborhood bartender with an attitude. His edge is in your face, while his fingers in your drink. You can bend his ear, but don't break his heart, because this innkeeper just might be worth keeping out, unless you find sexiness sexy, because he is and does. He's Stu McBrickman, and he lives in Dutch Elm Palm Heights, where the elite meet to have a lot of sex. He's a stranger in town, a bar owner with a past he'd like to forget. And if clothes were against the law, he'd be appealing. He's got everything to hide and nothing to lose. And everything to hide. He's Nick Torso, and he lives in Dutch Elm Palm Heights. A nice place to visit, but you wouldn't want to love there. Previously on Dutch Elm Palm Heights.
You know Della Beacon, Dan's sister? She's nothing but a low-down, dirty rock. No!
You want a good time, sailor? Check out Della Beacon if you want to.
No! No!
And the Oscar goes to Carrot Top.
No! No! All right, Nick Torso, check. And mate.
You know, in my own life, so much of it is missing because of my amnesia. I feel like I'm just coming out of some bizarre, surreal nightmare. It's kind of like a Yanni concert. And that you opened up your heart to me. it almost makes those lost years disappear. Sure, I've heard stories about you. But now that I made you, I see that you're much more than that rich, stacked, horny little mattress-back pound puppy everyone says you are. Now, I'm hoping that you see me as more than, a sex object. It's more than just a piece of meat.
Gimme.
Time to make the donuts.
Boy, Burke's Law is revenge in the first degree. And while Nick and Della are making bacon, a bomb will cook their goose. Join us next time on Dutch Elm Palm Heights.
Stay tuned. Previously on Dutch Elm Palm Heights.
Gimme.
Time to make the donuts.
All right, in your torso, check. And mate.
Faster I kill Nick, Della, Burke, and Casey, faster I get back to the USA original romances.
No one says no to Burke Beacon, especially some do-gooder amnesiac.
At 8.
Pacific Blue
When Victor's caught between a rock.
Maybe you ought to think twice.
Oh, baby! Now that's lovin' USA style. But danger lurks from Stu and Burke. Come on back next time for Dutch Elm Palm Heights. But now, obsessed as USA's fall fling continues.
Previously on Dutch Elm Palm Heights.
Enough already! All right. Stay calm. Everything is under control.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. This is bad.
Burke, Lorraine Beacon, what the hell do you think you're doing?
I am trying to save your honor. Obviously, this amnesiac was forcing himself upon you.
No, he wasn't. I love him.
You're talking about you don't love him. You hate him. That's why you called pretending to be KC, to set him up so I could have him killed.
That was you?
Gunga Palunga. Della, a double-breasted double agent with a double cross? That makes 6 reasons to join us next time on Dutch Elm Palm Heights. But now, back to Obsessed as USA's fall fling continues.
Killers.
Previously on Dutch Elm Palm Heights.
Central, this is Metagrity proceeding to putters. Keep all black and whites out of the area till I give the signal. Someone's gonna kill Nick Torso tonight. I don't want to scare him off.
It was you who set me up?
Yes, okay, I made the call as Casey. I admit it. So what? But it wasn't to hurt you. I never wanted to hurt you. Why do you think I told Burke I'd go along with it? So that I could make sure that you were in a different place.
A different place? So my assassins never even found you. Damn, they falsified their time cards. And you betrayed me, your own brother?
Yes, and I would do it again. Because I'm in love with Nick.
But we just met.
Oh, Nick, I've loved you for years. Your brother Bill was my best friend. We used to meet in secret so Burke wouldn't find out. He used to tell me all about his brother. And the more he told me about you, he used to wish that you'd come back from wherever it was you disappeared to. And the more he described you, the more I realized I was in love with you.
Well, I hope the real me didn't disappoint.
Oh, you exceeded my every expectation.
Della, I love you with all the width, breadth, depth, and height of my soul.
Double ditto.
Hello, remember me? Cool, Stu? Okay, good. Now, everybody seems to have forgotten that I had a little hostage crisis going on here first. Drop it.
Casey, where are you?
Glorioski squared! Just when Nick and Della are num-num gaga, Stu's gonna make them go-go bye-bye! Will Casey engineer a rescue? Choo-choo back for the next Dutch Elm Palm Heights! But now, let's watch Shattered Image as USA's Fall Fling continues.
Previously on Dutch Elm Palm Heights.
This is crazy. Come on. I mean that in the best possible sense of the word. Now, what do you want?
See you all suffer. Savor it. Growing up in this turgid, melodramatic town full of affairs and abortions and kidnappings and amnesiacs and vixens. This town is like one big soap opera. And the whole emotional turmoil of it just drove me crazy! But I'm going to suppress all those emotions and I'm going to kill you all dispassionately. Cool. Like a paid professional assassin. Like a paid professional assassin. Like a paid professional assassin. Paid professional. Paid professional professional. Like a paid professional professional.
I just remembered. Those lost years. I was a paid professional assassin. A contract killer with the CIA. Yeah, that's right. I killed dignitaries and prime ministers and warlords and meter maids. The scum of the earth. And then one day, I received an envelope with the name of my next victim. And that name was mine. I was contracted to kill myself.
Ouch.
I planned the hit down to every detail. And then at the last second, I flinched. I missed my kill shot. I let myself get away. After that, I knew I could never kill. So I walked away. I guess I was trying so hard to suppress who I was that I forgot who I was. And then I recovered after 10 years of amnesia and came back to find that my brother had been killed before I could even see him. Now, for God's sake, tell me why? Why was this bar so important to you?
Because he couldn't stand not owning it, that's why.
Nonsense, Della. It had nothing to do with this bar. It was what lay underneath this bar that I wanted so badly, the world's richest deposit of petroleum jelly. You know, the world is running out of petroleum jelly. You imagine a world without petroleum jelly, but the man who has the claim to this, the richest deposit of petroleum jelly in the world, now that would be a very rich man indeed. But you should know all that, Della. It was in the file you stole from my office.
I never stole any file.
You didn't. Well, then who did?
Well, maybe it's the same person who put that bomb there.
There's a pretty good sized one right here, too.
You don't think?
So much for being the bad girl. Soon I'll be the rich girl.
Well, these are blanks.
Damn! When I blow up the bar, I'll lose my pirated cable signal. And I'll lose all those USA original romances. Fool. With one touch of the button, I'll be rich enough to own the USA Network. Haggerty?
Your mom. So excited. I know this isn't the time or the place, but the doctor's called and I had to tell you. You're pregnant. Yes. I'm sorry.
Pregnant? Well, who's the father? Burke? Nick? Stu?
Whoa, man, whoa! KC's the heavy? And she's heavy with child? Heavy. Wild. Will she disregard the danger to the daddy and do the digit deed, pushing the button, killing all our regulars? And how soon after their deaths will I be in their dressing rooms looting their belongings? All will be answered when next we meet, where passions meet lust, where you know you want it, but you think you might already have it, where the Street of Dreams is one way with alternate side of the street parking, in Dutch Elm, Palm Heights. But now, the conclusion of Shattered Image on USA's Fall Fling.